What's going on, guys? Welcome to the daily Udemy income report, show where I talk about making money on Udemy, walk you through what's working for me, and teach you how to do the same thing. My name is John Elder from CourseTherapy.com, and today is Tuesday, January 8th, 2019. In today's episode, I want to talk a little bit about home studio recording wall treatments, to get rid of echo and things like that. But before we do that, let's take a quick look at yesterday's numbers. So yesterday was the 7th. We had 20 courses sold. $72.95 comes to $3.65 per course, which is still down a little bit, but what we expect while Udemy runs its sale. Refunds to date stayed the same. We had 5 reviews, and we'll look at those in just a bit. Month to date sales, there you go. Courses sold 135 so far, 45 reviews. Promotional activity stayed the same at $30.31. Of course, that's what we expect. I'm not going to run a promotion towards the end of the month, probably. And total enrollments, 112,531. So let's look at my Udemy profile page really quickly, udemy.com/user/John Elder 3. We had 45,693 students, 37 courses, and 2,403 reviews. And the big thing we want to look at, as we've been looking at lately, is this bestseller badge is still there, which is great. We like to see that. This highest rated badge is still there. And still, this course down here, the Django user authentication, has still continued to lose its highest rated course. We hope to see that bought back soon, but so far it hasn't happened, so we'll keep an eye on that. So for the rest of this video, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about home studio recording environments. So yesterday I talked about microphones and the audio equipment that I use. That's sort of most of the story, but there's a bit more, and that is your home studio recording area, environment, whatever place you set aside to record your videos in. And the room that I'm in right now, I mentioned yesterday, has a little bit of echo. Now, I talked about this microphone that I have. It helps a whole lot, but there was still echo. I still pick it up a little bit of reverb, even with the nicer microphone. And that's because sound bounces off walls, and especially if you're in a smaller room, that can be a problem. So I'm going to talk in this video about what I did to sort of solve that problem and what you can do too. So the first thing I did was, it's going to seem funny, but I went over to Walmart and I bought these mattress toppers, right? They're foam mattress toppers. And this is the first one I bought. It was a twin size one, cost $9. I bought a couple of them, 2 or 3 of them. So less than $30 I spent. And then I just brought them home and cut them into strips and then just taped them up onto the wall. And, you can sort of see if I click on here, can we zoom in? No. But they're sort of like eggshell shaped, egg crate shaped. There's bumps and ridges and things. And what this does, especially since it's foam, it traps the sound and it keeps it from bouncing, ricocheting back and forth on your wall, which is what causes echo. So this actually worked pretty good. And it was super cheap. The problem is, within a few months, it started to turn yellow. Now, I don't smoke. Nobody in my house smokes, but they still started to turn yellow as if somebody was smoking by them, kind of nasty looking. So it worked very well. It worked fine. They're just ugly. So if you're on a budget and you want, you need to fix your echo, this is a great way to do it. Now, I cut it into strips about, 1.5 feet, 2 foot wide by, 2 to 3 feet long. And so you need several of these. You don't have to cover your entire wall. You just have to cover spaces. And so, I kind of spaced them out as evenly as I could. There's a couple of feet between each one. You want to aim to sort of cover 40 to 60% of your wall, right? That'll do it. That's all you have to do. You can maybe even get along with less than that, but that's what you want to aim for. So this worked well for a while, but they started to turn yellow. It's just not professional. They're a drag to look at it day in, day out. I work all day, every day. I don't want to stare at these things every day. So eventually I moved to these, and I'll put a link in the description to these on Amazon. And these are sort of professional sound foam. And you can see they're 12 by 12 squares, and they have them all touching together. I didn't do them like that. I did them in, let's say I have 2 and 3. So 2 squares and 3, which is basically, you can see right here, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. and I placed them in intervals all the way across my wall. So behind me is the green screen. I didn't put any there, but in front of me and on the side of me, I covered the walls, 60 to 80% of the wall. And so it took me 5 or 6 of these packs. They're only $17. So it was around $100 it cost me. I bought some 3M double-sided tape. It cost like $5 for a pack of it. And that's what I used to tape it to the walls. And it immediately cut out all echo, all reverb, all everything. And it gives you a really nice sound. So this is great if you live in a noisy neighborhood. This will help dampen the noise outside of your recording studio, your office. It's good for if you're picking up echo just from your own voice. It'll cut down on that. And they look really nice too. So it's kind of professional. It gives like a recording studio type vibe, which is really kind of cool. They're nice to look at all day, and they work fantastically. So these are the 12 by 12, and they're 1 inch. You can buy 2-inch, which is thicker. I was going to do that, but I thought I could probably get away with the 1 inch because the padding that I bought from Walmart, it says 1.25 inches, but it wasn't that thick. It was half that at the most. So I figured actually 1 inch would be more than enough, and I was correct. So I bought the black. There's all different colors. You can do all kinds of different things. Be creative, whatever you want. It's very cool. And people tend to overdo this. You don't have to put, like I said, you don't have to cover your entire wall with these things. You can put, 2 packs of these on a big wall, and it's probably going to be enough. You just have to sort of think it through and think about your voice. Where's the sound going? Well, it's going straight in front of you, and it's hitting that wall. So put some foam there. Then it's going to bounce, over there, or it might bounce up there. So put some up there. Try and figure out where the sound's going to move. Now, of course, as soon as you put the foam in front of you, it's going to diffuse the sound into a different area. So you may have to do a little trial and error to see, or you could do what I did and just cover most of the wall. You don't want to cover the whole wall because that will deaden sound completely and it sounds unnatural. So you want some actual wall to be showing because it just sounds better. It's the way you want it to sound. So, yeah, kind of interesting. In the last place I lived, I didn't do this at all. But like I said yesterday, I had a very big room and I had it lined with bookcases. And those books in the bookcases did basically the same thing. It was sound dampening material, a book. So that works too. You can drape big, heavy blankets around. If you don't have any money for these foam pads, but you have some heavy blankets, hang them up on the wall. See, that could work too. So you'll be amazed just how well this sort of dampens the echo, removes it completely, and gives you a more professional sounding audio and video. So that's it for today's report. If you like this episode, be sure to smash the like button below, subscribe to the channel, and check out CourseTherapy.com for more tips, tricks, and online course awesomeness. My name is John Elder from CourseTherapy.com, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning.